we're Loveridge Farms. We're a 110 cow dairy out here in Pitt Meadows, BC. It's my dad, my brother, and me.
Yeah, we are a 4th generation dairy farm.
We kind of grew up with dairy, and about 10 years ago we switched to robots, and then 2 years ago we had a barn fire that kind of took everything out, and kind of had a big decision to make, and decided to actually change robots to DeLaval, and a few sleepless nights, but it ended up being real good, and it's worked out really, really well for us, and I think we're pretty darn happy.
Oh yeah.
This barn's a new barn. It's nice and open, but they just go to this robot a lot more, I find.
Kind of sold itself, really. When we were on that dairy tour. Or not even, we were just with our builder, and we stopped at a farm who just put in the new V300, and there was no salesman or anything like that around, and we just watched this robot do its work, and we were pretty blown away by what it could do.
We saw the cow it milked, and it wasn't a robot cow.
It was closed teats like that.
We knew on our old robot that cow would not have worked. We would have been there spreading the teats, trying to hook it up and playing around with it or putting it on a beef truck. So we saw that and kind of went, well, we better call the salesman and talk to him too.
We saw a lot of cows go through, not just one. We were there for like an hour watching, like, this is pretty good.
And it was quick to attach. It didn't kind of sit there playing around. It just went almost like it knew where it was going, which was pretty impressive. You know, there's no stall out time where you have a delay. I mean, a couple seconds a cow doesn't sound like much, but if you're doing 200 plus milkings a day, you add it up, that you could lose a couple cows in your barn real quick. So when you can maximize your efficiency, especially in our industry, that's kind of what you have to do. Whereas this one, it's almost like it has eyes, and it already sees the udder. Almost like if I was to put my hand up and dip a cow.
Being quieter too helps everything.
And there's no noise at all. That's a big difference. It's a quiet environment for them. And for a fresh heifer, that's a big thing. It's her first milk, and you want her to be quiet. Sometimes if you have a good cow that's close to dry off, her back teats start touching. On the other brand, for us, that would be a problem. We'd have to.
Well, you have to manipulate it. You have to. There's no manual attach. You have to physically go in there and pretend your fingers are the teats, and you have to like grab the cup and put it on. Where this one, you just hold a button and the job's done. Like
on this one too, there is the option of manual attach. We barely ever use it, mainly if I'm treating a cow or working on a cow.
It's just nice to have.
But if I had a cow that for some reason this one couldn't hook up to, I switch it to manual and I hook it up and I'm done. You know, there's sometimes you can spend half an hour playing around with a cow on the other one, and that's an issue. You know, that's your day. Like you have other stuff to get to. So it's nice knowing almost like you have a parlor with your robot, right? It's just going to milk the cows. It's doing what it's designed to do, which is really, really nice.